right after a nice long spring break and week off, the boys are here taking on San Clemente, a team they faced just before the break. I think they lost that one in 3. They decisively won the first set and somehow let the next 2 slip away. So San Clemente's a tough team. Now they get them at home. But the Patriots are shorthanded. You can see at the end of the line here, Nico in street clothes in practice earlier in the week got his feet tangled up, ended up rolling the ankle. We also don't have Braden, one of the outside hitters. Not sure if Coach Lou is going to run a 5-1 with only one setter in Dylan, or if he's going to stick with the 6-2, replacing Nico with Brandon. I guess we'll see here early on in the first set which direction he decides to go. Your initial 6 are out on the court here. Looks like we've got Edison and Ashwin in middle. Dylan setting. Peyton hitting oppo. Evan B hitting outside. Ashwin's going to come off in the back row for Haniel at libero. Looks like your front row is going to start off with Austin hitting outside, Edison in the middle, Dylan setting from the front row, right side. Your back row will be Evan B, Haniel, and Peyton. San Clemente had warm-ups first, which usually means they start off with the serve. Referee is still checking in the players on the left side of your screen. And here comes San Clemente's first serve. Ace. Austin to Dylan. Dylan sets Edison. Double block is up. Evan B sets outside to Austin. Austin hits it off hands. Edison, Dylan, free ball. Dylan, solo block, it's tipped. Peyton's there to Dylan. Dylan sets Austin. Austin hits it into the double block. Dylan throws it over on 2. San Clemente gathers. Free ball. Haniel to Dylan. Dylan to Austin. Hard off hands again. Dylan to Peyton. Peyton sets Austin. Free ball. Back row attack, out of bounds, point to Beckman. Dylan comes back to the line. Peyton moves up to hit Oppo. Your front row is Austin, Edison, and Peyton. Your back row, Evan B, Haniel, and Dylan. Roll shot, Haniel's there. Dylan sets outside to Austin, double hit called. That is a little ticky-tacky in my opinion. Dylan did not put a lot of spin on that ball, but the ref didn't like the way it came off his hands, so he gives San Clemente the point. Evan B, Dylan, Edison, hitting error. Short serve, Evan B to Dylan. Dylan sets Austin. Austin splits the block for the side out. Austin comes back to the line. Coach Lou tells him, let's see the top spin jumper. Evan B moves up to hit outside. San Clemente player called for crossing the center line. The violation gives Beckman the point. Austin second. That one's up in the rafters. It's bouncing around up there. It's going to result in the free ball. Austin to Dylan. Dylan sets Peyton. Peyton hits it off hands. And again. Over the line violation called by the blocker for San Clemente. Point to the Patriots. San Clemente blockers drifting underneath the net. The ref's calling them every time. That's a service error. And the Tritons respond with a service error of their own. Ashwin comes on to take over middle hitter. Haniel comes back to serve. Pass tight to the net. They set the one. They didn't get a clean hit. Austin's there. Dylan to Evan B. Evan B, hard off hands. Austin, tight to the net. Dylan's got to peel it off. Free ball. Peyton's up with a solo block. He gets a secondary touch. Ashwin sets that across court, but too tight. Austin's there. Dylan to Peyton. Peyton hits it off hands again. Thundering shots. Tip. Austin to Dylan. Dylan to Evan B. Free. Oh, going into the net for an error. Austin, Dylan, Peyton, standing roll shot, too deep and out of bounds, hitting error. Referee is calling the linesman over. They're having a discussion on the left side of the screen. Sends the lines person back and calls for San Clemente serve. Haniel, it's up in the rafters. Ashwin. Ace. Bounced off the retracted basketball backboard up there. Haniel to Dylan. Dylan sets Peyton. Peyton against a solo blocker. Hits around him, but San Clemente digs. Roll shot. Austin to Dylan. Dylan sets Evan B. Hitting error. Handiel to Dylan. Dylan sets Peyton. Peyton splits blockers and gets a kill. Peyton steps back to the line. Dylan moves up to set from the front row. So coach is running the 5-1 with Dylan setting all the way around. Your two hitters are Evan B. and Ashwin, with Dylan setting from the right side. Free ball. Peyton to Dylan. Dylan sets outside to Evan B. Evan B. Big swing. Hitting error. Looks like he was looking for hands. Did not catch any fingertips though. Oh. Nope, now we have right side substitutions. So we're doing a 6-2. Brandon's gonna come on to take Peyton's place. Brandon's gonna be setting from the back row. Dylan's gonna come off and Chase is gonna come on to hit Oppo. So it was just that first rotation when Dylan moved up to the front row, they stuck with the 5-1. Now they've switched back to the 6-2. Brandon setting. Austin to Brandon. Brandon sets Evan B. Kill for the Tritons. Austin, Brandon, outside, Chase. Chase, nice touch. Puts it right off the outside blocker's fingers for the tool. Evan B back to serve. Austin moves up to hit outside, your front row. Austin, Ashwin, and Chase. Short serve, nice one. It's an overpass. Ashwin slams the overpass down. Great serve by Evan B to force the overpass. Goes deeper with this one and gets him out of system again. It's a free ball. Down ball. Evan B to Brandon. Brandon sets Austin. Austin tips. And under the line again. I'm not sure if that's a call for under the line or against the net. I haven't seen the ref call a net violation. It looks like he's pointing to the line, indicating they're coming down under the net. So that's the third time the Tritons have done it. That time, San Clemente manages to get a good set off and a nice swing. Chase is up on the block, but can't redirect it back into the court. Tritons side out. Handiel to Brandon. Brandon sets Austin. Austin off hands. Austin up with the block. Ruth. Ashwin comes off. Porter comes on to serve. Edison takes over at middle hitter. Double block is up. Edison and Chase. Looked like Edison was the one to make contact with that. Porter comes back for his second serve. Chase with a nice diving dig off of Austin's soft block. They managed to keep the ball in play with a free ball. And a hitting error by San Clemente. Point to the Patriots. Porter serving his third. Chase, soft block. Evan B, Porter. Free ball from Brandon. It stays in play. Double blocks up again, but San Clemente splits it. Finds a little bit of daylight between Edison and Chase to collect the kill. Evan B, Brandon. Brandon sets outside to Austin, but off the mark, outside the antenna and deep. Austin to Brandon. Brandon sets Chase. Chase with a tip. Evan B to Brandon. Brandon sets Austin. Austin splits blockers and gets the kill. Right side substitutions. Chase and Brandon come off. Peyton and Dylan come on. Dylan will be serving and setting. Peyton will be hitting oppo. So your front row is Austin, Edison, and Peyton. Your back row, Evan B, Porter, and Dylan. Dylan's first serve hits the tape. Double block is up, but redirected toward Beckman's side of the net. Side out for the Tritons. Referee is squaring things away with the scorer's table. Porter to Dylan. Dylan sets Austin. Austin gets a nice roll shot. Free ball. Evan B to Dylan. Dylan sets Peyton. Peyton hits it hard. They're out of system. It's going to be another free ball for Beckman. Another chance to set up the offense. Oh, Porter and Evan. Miscommunication. They bump into each other. And they don't get a clean pass. Point to San Clemente. Ace. Service error. Side out to Beckman. Austin steps back to serve. Evan B moves up to hit outside. Top spin jumper. Nice spot, overpass. Free ball. Edison, Dylan, Peyton. Peyton goes line, hits it off hands, and San Clemente player is in the net. Point to the Patriots. Austin's second serve. Ace, right on the back line. Oh my goodness, never mind. Lines person called it out. Everybody's surprised, even San Clemente. Side out. Short serve, Porter, Dylan, Peyton. Off balance, hits it out of bounds. Austin, Dylan, Evan B. Powers it through the block for the kill. Edison is off, Porter is off. Ashman comes on at middle hitter. Haniel comes on to serve and play libero. Your front row, Evan B., Ashwin, and Peyton. Double block is up. San Clemente player was set too tight to the net. He passes it into the net for the error. Daniels back for his second. Area 5 is the call from Coach Lou. Deep right corner of the court is where he wants it. Roll shot. Dylan, Haniel, Peyton. Peyton reaches back. Dylan's there with the dig. Austin sets Peyton over his shoulder. He gets a roll shot on it. Overpass. Edison's there. Haniel to Dylan. Dylan sets Peyton a little outside the antenna. Peyton hits it on his wrist for the hitting error into the nets. Haniel to Dylan. Dylan pops it straight up. Back row attack from Austin. Austin just in front of the 10-foot line when he left the ground. His toe was over the 10-foot line. That's an illegal back row attack violation. Point to San Clemente. Service error. Side out to the Patriots. Peyton comes back to serve. Dylan moves up to the front row. He'll be setting from the front row, so his only two hitters are Evan B. and Ashwin. Oh, Coach Lou says nope, he wants to make his right side substitutions now, so Brandon's going to come on to serve and set. Chase is going to come on to hit Oppo. Peyton and Dylan go to the bench. Brandon to serve. Area 1 is the call, deep left corner. Right where Brandon puts it. Brandon with a nice dig. Overpass though. And a Patriot player is called for being in the net. Coach Lou is arguing it should be a Triton player in the net. So are all the Beckman fans. Referee sticks with his call. He says Patriots were in the net, Tritons were not. Side out. Haniel, Brandon pops it up for Chase. Chase tips. Roll shot. Evan B is there. Brandon. Free ball. Roll shot. Austin. Brandon sets Evan B. Evan B tips it off hands. Haniel to Brandon. Little sloppy. San Clemente finishes with the roof. Austin. Brandon's got to run that one down. Free ball for San Clemente. Double block is up. Chase gets two hands on it. And the put away. Evan B back to serve. Austin moves up to hit outside. Front row, Austin, Ashwin, and Chase. Soft block, redirected to the corner of the court. Tritons get a quick side out. Haniel to Brandon. Brandon sets outside to Austin. Austin puts a roll shot deep to the corner. Hitting error by the Tritons. Side out to the Patriots. We got to change it middle here. Ashwin comes off. Edison takes over at middle hitter. Haniel comes off. Porter's going to come on to serve and play defensive specialist. Porter's first serve. Splits the block. Brandon's there with the dig. Porter pops it up, but it's a free ball. Another chance for San Clemente. They run the quick one in the middle. Edison gets up and puts the roof on it, though. Throws it back down. Point to the Patriots. Porter's second serve. Great spot. Puts him out of system. It's a free ball for the Patriots. Evan B. Brandon. Brandon outside to Austin. Oh, he didn't like the set. He does a standing roll shot. Overpass. Chase is there. Double block is up. Austin puts that one down. Porter steps back for his third serve. Timeout called by San Clemente.
Found the best spot.
I like it over here. You can see the court pretty well.
Patriots gathering some momentum here. Coach Lou wants this ball on the left seam, right between the libero and number 34. He's kind of been serving in number 34's direction most of this first set. So let's see if Porter can put it on the left seam. He does that. Gets a nice serve off it. This is going to be, oh, it's stuck in the rafters. That's got to be a point for Beckman. What's the call here? The ball was hit up into the rafters and got wedged in between the air conditioning ducting and a large I-beam and just stuck. Oh, and they don't give the Patriots the point. They call it a redo. Oh, I'd like to see the rule book on that one. This feels like it should be a Patriot point, but no, they're going to redo Porter's serve. That's a good one. It forces an overpass. Brandon to Porter. Porter outside to Chase. Hitting error. Side out to the Tritons. Evan B, tight to the net. Brandon peels it off. Austin free balls over. Back row attack coming. Brandon to Porter. Porter sets outside to Chase. Chase free balls. Roll shot. Porter's there. Brandon sets Austin. Austin goes line. Block was not up in time. Patriots get a much needed side out. Right side substitutions. Brandon and Chase come off. Peyton comes on to hit oppo. Dylan comes on to set and serve. The front row, Austin, Edison, and Peyton. Coach Lou calls for the left seam again. Swing to the left third of the court. Service error. San Clemente serving for the first set. Timeout called by Beckman. San Clemente serving for the first set. Front row players with their arms out. You're not supposed to do that technically. You got to keep your hands behind your head. You put your arms out wide like that, a ref sometimes will let you know. Bring those arms back in, guys, because you're trying to obstruct the view of the passers. Looks like he's gonna let it go. Short! Ace. San Clemente takes set one. Big celebration over on the Tritons side.
Beckman's going to reset, come back after him in set two.
All right, Patriots looking to bounce back from a close first set. First six are on the court. Patriots will start with the serve. Your front row will be Austin, Edison, and Peyton. Your back row will be Evan B., Haniel, and Libero. Dylan will be setting and serving. Referee is still checking in players on the left side. Referee having a conversation with the San Clemente coach. And he calls for Dylan's first serve. It's a good one. Hitting error, deep and out of bounds. Point to the Patriots. Dylan's second serve. Hits the tape, crawls over, and falls for an ace. Dylan grabs his heart. Thankful that that one fell the right direction. Here's his third. Another short serve, overpass, Haniel to Dylan. Dylan sets outside to Austin. Austin splits blockers. Makes it look easy. Dylan's fourth serve. Tip. Edison's there. Evan B pops it up. Austin sends a free ball. Tip. Austin. Dylan. Haniel free balls. That time San Clemente finds their way through the double block. Looks like he mishit that ball, but somehow the fact that it was off speed helped it find a way through Peyton and Edison's block for the Tritons side out. Haniel gets help from Evan B. Beckman sending a lot of free balls. San Clemente's getting swings. Peyton there with the block. Overpass. Another overpass. Oh, it's tight. That was a mess. Patriots received an overpass, but they couldn't put it in a spot where Dylan could make a clean set. By the time it made it over to Peyton, he was pretty off balance. He wasn't able to hit it cleanly and gets the hitting error. Haniel to Dylan. Dylan sets Austin. Austin smashes it off the blocker's hands. San Clemente recovers. Double block is up, but they managed to tool it off Edison's block. A little too much daylight between Edison and Peyton. And San Clemente takes advantage. Short serve, service error. Austin steps back to the line. Evan B moves up to hit outside. Top spin jumper. Ace. That is not an easy serve, but Austin makes it look easy. That's area 4 of the court, just over the net on that right side. He's attacking a player that doesn't normally pass. Number 14 is at the front of the net because he's not a passer in this rotation, and Austin put it right on him. This time he goes deeper with it, and it results in a free ball. Austin to Dylan. Dylan to Peyton. Peyton smashes it through the block and down for the kill. Austin with the dig, up in the rafters, Edison. Point to the Tritons. Haniel to Dylan, Dylan sets Peyton, Peyton gets it between the blockers. San Clemente makes the dig. Peyton, soft block, Dylan. Haniel and Evan B miscommunicate, and it falls between the two of them. Evan B to Dylan. Dylan sets Peyton. Double block is up, but the Tritons managed to hit it off the blockers for a tool kill. Dylan. Dylan throws it over on 2. The middle blocker's there. Edison, Dylan, Evan B, roll shot. That one's outside the antenna. Austin makes a nice dig. Dylan sets Peyton. Peyton splits the blockers. Overpass. Evan B, Dylan's got to run that one down. Free ball from Edison. Double blocks up again. Oh, the outside hitter is just having a little too much luck. Finding his way through Peyton and Edison's double block. Short serve, Haniel. Dylan sets Austin, back row attack. Austin goes corner. Off balance, Peyton gets a soft block. Dylan to Haniel. Haniel sets Peyton. Peyton, hard angle. It's played up into the rafters. Roll shot, Austin to Dylan. Dylan sets Peyton again. That time Peyton hits it off hands and tools it down for the kill. Edison comes off, Ashwin takes over middle hitting duties. Haniel comes back to serve. It's a good one. Miss hit by the outside hitter. Point to the Patriots. Haniel's serve forced a really deep pass. The setter had to run way out there to get it. He couldn't put the set anywhere that the hitter could do anything with it. Haniel with an ace. 2 great serves in a row. Area 5-6, that's the right seam. He wants to put this between the libero and number 34, and that's what Haniel does, and it goes for an ace, untouched. Libero and 34 look at each other and let it drop. Nice call by Coach Lou. He wants to go right back to it. Same spot. Haniel puts it there again. Double block is up. Edison's there that time. Roof. I'm sorry, Ashwin. Ashwin's there with the roof. Haniel steps back for his 4th. 5-6 seam is the call again. That one hits off the tape and crawls over. Right on the area 3-6, middle of the court after hitting the tape. San Clemente wants to send Haniel to the sideline and cool him off after 4 great serves. Daniel to serve his 5th straight. Coach Lou says 5-6 seam. Keep putting it there. He's put his last 4 there, and they all worked out well. Oh. All right, the referee calls for Haniel's serve. Five, 6 seam again. That hit hits the antenna for an out-of-bounds shot. Haniel's serve streak continues. Comes back to serve his 6th. Same spot. Coach Lou just wants to hammer that seam until they prove they can get a good playoff. Double block is up. Roll shot over the top. Austin's there. Dylan sets Peyton. Double hit called on Dylan. Have to go back and take a look. It didn't look like much, but the ref didn't like the way it came off of Dylan's hands. Side out to the Tritons. Short, Haniel to Dylan. Free ball. They try to set the quick one in the middle. The set's too low, and the hit is in the net. Patriots get the ball right back. Right side substitutions. Peyton is off. Dylan is off. Brandon comes on to set and serve. Chase comes on to hit Oppo. Your front row is Evan B hitting outside, Ashwin in the middle, Chase hitting Oppo. In the back, you've got Haniel, Austin, and Brandon. Double block is up. Ashwin's there. And the roof. Point to the Patriots. Brandon's back to serve his second. Area 5 is the call. Deep right corner of the court. Service error. Chase, Brandon, Evan B roll shot. Line, Brandon's there with the dig. Haniel sets Chase. Chase powers through the block and down for the kill. Left seam is the call. Again, attacking the area between 34 and 22. Austin's up there with the block. Oh, that was ugly. It was uncalled though. Roll shot. Evan B. Point to the Tritons. Tritons' first touch. Wasn't pretty, but not enough to get a violation. Austin to Brandon. Brandon sets quick one for Ashwin. Ashwin pokes it over. Back row attack. Ashwin gets a soft block. But it falls for a Triton point. Short. Hits the tape and crawls over. Haniel somehow manages to get a hand on that. Covered a lot of court. Not a lot of time, but he wasn't able to pop it up where his teammates could get to it. Short again, Haniel. Brandon's got to run it down. Pops it up for Austin, free ball, down ball. Double block, Evan B, Austin. Free ball. Roll shot, Evan B to Brandon. Brandon sets Austin outside the antenna, and Austin gets a hit on it. Ashwin gets a second touch. Roll shot. Net violation, Patriots. Timeout called by Beckman.
You don't get paid. Do we know that? It's only one game.
Short serve, Austin. Brandon sets Austin. Austin goes line, and the Tritons are in the net. Side out to the Patriots. Edison comes on to take over at middle hitter. Porter comes on at defensive specialist. And Porter will serve. Brandon to Porter. Porter sets Chase. Chase tips it off blocker's hands. Porter with the dig. Chase pops it up for Austin. Austin hits it off blockers and collects the point. Porter's back to serve his second. Coach wants the left seam. That's where Porter puts it. Hitting error, deep and out of bounds. Point to the Patriots. Porter serving his third. Nice serve. Soft block, Evan B. Tight to the net, Brandon pokes at it. Free ball. Austin puts it in a nice spot and finds the floor with a free ball kill. Scorekeepers missed a score. They gave it back to us here. That's a point to the Tritons. Short serve. Ace. Service error, deep and out of bounds. Right side substitutions. Chase off, Brandon off. Dylan is on to set and serve. Peyton is on to hit oppo. Front row, Austin, Edison, Peyton. Back row, Porter, Evan B, and Dylan. Quick one in the middle. Evan B is there to collect. Set to Austin. Austin pokes over. Tip. Peyton gets a hand on it. He gets a secondary touch. Point to the Tritons. Porter comes off. Haniel comes on at libero. Haniel to Dylan. Dylan sets Peyton. Hitting error. Peyton comes off, Evan C comes on. Evan B to Haniel. Haniel sets Evan C. Coach Lou is asking for a net violation. Referee says he didn't see it. Goes down as a Triton kill. Evan B, Dylan sets Austin. Austin, nice placement right around the blockers in the near right corner. Evan C comes off, Peyton comes on. Austin's back to serve. Evan B takes over at outside hitters. So your front row, Evan B, Edison and Peyton. Austin's first serve. Hitting error, out of bounds. Point to the Patriots. Oh, net violation. I missed it. I don't know who the call was on. Somebody brushed up against the net. That's a point for the Tritons. Haniel to Dylan. Dylan sets Evan B. Evan B hits it off blocker's hands. Edison collects. Haniel to Peyton. Peyton hits it off hands. Edison's block falls on Beckman's side of the net for a Triton point. Haniel to Dylan. Dylan sets Evan. That time Evan collects the kill. Edison is off. Ashwin is on at middle hitter. Haniel's back to serve. Last time he served, he rattled off 6 or 7 in a row. Now he only needs 2. 5-6 seam is the call. That's where he puts it. Peyton's up with solo block. They tip over. Austin to Dylan. Dylan sets Peyton. Peyton tools it off the blocker's hands for the kill. And Haniel back serving for the second set to force a third. Coach Lou wants that same 5-6 seam. That's where Haniel puts it. Ashwin and Peyton get up, close the double block, and there is no way through. Patriots finish the second set with a roof, forcing a third. Third sets are played to 15 points. Our camera streaming only has 29% battery. So I guess we'll hope the Patriots can close this out quickly and not leave us with a cliffhanger.
That was close. I think they ended pretty early. I think they
Must have finished in 2.
All right, Beckman and San Clemente getting ready to start the third set. Third sets are played to 15 points. The team that comes out with early momentum is usually the team that walks away with the match. Looks like Beckman won the toss and they'll be serving. In your front row will be Evan B hitting outside, Edison in the middle, Peyton hitting oppo. In the back you'll have Haniel at libero, Austin and Dylan setting and serving. Coach Lou wants to serve on the right seam. Again, he seems to be favoring that spot between the libero and number 34. Wherever 34 is on the court. Coach Lou tends to put the serve in his direction. And the referee calls for Dylan's first serve. Up there with the solo roof block to start Beckman off strong. Dylan's second serve. It's another out of system play. No chance at a return. That goes for an ace for Dylan. Beckman trying to get that momentum rolling a little stronger. Here's Dylan's third. Tight pass. They're able to set the quick one in the middle. And the Tritons manage the side out. Austin to Dylan. Dylan sets Evan B. Evan B tries to tip it off hands, but pokes it out of bounds. Austin to Dylan. Hitting error. Hey! It's all right. Free ball. Another free ball. Peyton to Dylan. Dylan sets outside Evan B. Evan B hits it hard off hands. San Clemente sends a free ball. Another chance to set up their offense. Haniel to Dylan to Peyton. Peyton hits it off fingertips. San Clemente collects. Roll shot. Austin. Dylan sets Peyton. Looking for a touch. No touch. That hit sails out of bounds for the Triton point. Austin to Dylan. Dylan sets Evan B. Kill. Evan B back to serve. Austin moves up to hit outside. Your front row, Austin, Edison, Peyton. Edison gets a hand on that one. Austin, overpass. Dylan peels it off. Austin throws over the free ball. Edison, another soft block. Haniel to Dylan. Dylan sets Austin. Austin puts it away. Five-six seam is the call. That one puts him out of system again. Free ball. Edison to Dylan. Dylan throws it over on two, but San Clemente's there. Double block is up. Just a little bit of space between Peyton and Edison. San Clemente finds it. Short serve. Haniel to Dylan. Dylan sets Austin. Peyton gets the block, gets a second touch. But redirects it out of reach. Short serve, Haniel, overpass, net violation is called on San Clemente. Point to the Patriots. Ashwin takes over at middle hitter, Haniel comes back to serve. Area 5 is the call. Peyton with the roof block, Ashwin and Peyton close that block up nice and tight. Peyton's the one that gets a handful and roofs it down. Area 5 is the call again. This puts him out of system one more time here. Evan B. Dylan, nice set outside to Austin. Austin free balls, tips. Peyton to Dylan. Dylan sets Austin. Off fingertips, touch. Touch is called, point to the Patriots. Credit to the far line judge for making that touch call. It was a close one. Timeout called by San Clemente. Once again, every time Haniel's come back to the service line, the Patriots seem to rattle off a nice run of points. This is the second or third timeout San Clemente has called on Haniel's serve. Coach Lou mixing it up. Wants to go to area 1, right where the libero is. The 1-6 seam looks a little open. Some discussions happening here with the coaches. Referee has sent San Clemente's coach over to the fan sideline. Looks like maybe some of the fans over there, the San Clemente coach is scolding some of the fans on the referee's behalf. We might have a mildly belligerent dad over there who's getting a stern talking to. They call for Haniel's serve. That hit is deep and out of bounds. Point to the Patriots. Tip. Ashwin says no thank you. Takes that tip and throws it down. Area 5 is the call. Haniel puts it in there, 1-6 seam. Roll shot, Ashwin again! Net defense. On the last 3 or 4 plays has made all the difference. Referee is calling for the San Clemente captain. Sends him back out on the court. Calls for Daniel's next serve. Area 5 is the call. Double block is up, and again with the net defense. Peyton and Ashwin combined. Peyton puts 2 hands to throw that one down. San Clemente not finding any answers for the Patriots net defense. Area 5. Peyton again, 2 hands on it, and another block. That time the Tritons set that ball too tight to the net. Hitter tried to tip it over. The Patriots throw it back down again. Roll shot, Daniel's there, Dylan sets Austin. Austin hits it off blocker's hands. Ashwin gets a secondary touch, but he drifts underneath the net and is called for the violation. The Tritons finally break Daniel's serve. Entering the side out. Evan B to Dylan. Dylan sets Austin. Austin hard off hands. Daniel's there with the second touch. Dylan runs it down. Too tight to the net. Patriots are unable to return it. Evan B to Dylan. Dylan sets Peyton. Peyton splits blockers, and the Tritons are in the net. Point to the Patriots. Right side substitutions are happening. That means Peyton and Dylan come off. Brandon and Chase come on. Chase to hit Oppo. Brandon is setting and serving. Left seam is the call. Your front row is Austin, Ashwin, and Chase. Your back row, Haniel, Evan B, and Brandon. Coach Lewis changing the call. He wants to go to area 5 now. That's where Brandon puts it. Roll shot. Evan B gets a hand on it, but can't redirect it back into play. Point to the Tritons. Daniel to Brandon. Brandon sets Austin outside the antenna. Austin hits it outside the antenna. Point to the Tritons. Timeout, Beckman. Beckman 13, Tritons 10, and the streaming camera 14%. Chase comes off, Evan C comes on. Beckman needs 2 points to close out the match. Haniel to Brandon. Brandon sets Austin, he gets a single blocker. What's the call? Did it touch a blocker's hands? No. They're saying Austin hit it into the tape. They're saying it didn't make contact with the blocker. One of the linesmen's coming over to talk to the ref. Looks like our near linesman thought she saw a touch on the block. Referee says nope, no touch. Point to the Tritons. Haniel to Brandon. Ace. Haniel to Brandon. Austin free balls. Roll shot. Evan B. Brandon. Sets Austin. Roll shot. Not getting good swings. Tip. Evan B. Here's an opportunity. Austin. There's a swing and there's a kill. Austin steps back to the line. Evan C comes off, Chase comes on. Evan B moves up to hit outside. Austin is serving for the match. Top spin jumper. Ace! And the Patriots avenge one of their early season losses to the San Clemente Tritons. They split the series against them, 1 each. Beckman also beat them in the Foothill tournament, so I guess now Beckman's up 2-1 overall on the season. A split league play at 1-1. But Beckman's up for the series at 2-1. They might see them again at the Portola tournament coming up later in the month. But the Tritons don't make it easy on the Patriots. The Patriots still come away with the victory. They've got another game this week. Looks like they'll be playing away on Thursday. So another 4:30 game away Thursday. I think it's against Tribuco. We'll have it up live on YouTube. We'll see you guys then.